Okay, so look, y'all, this is a real quick one. I am not xenophobic. This is my bum sweater, when I'm just chilling. I'm not xenophobic, right? But one of the things that I have been curious about is what does the U.S. produce? What do we produce? And I know I've been aware for like years that a lot of manufacturing of U.S. products happens in China, and it was kind of one of those things where I'm like, it's a bummer for U.S. workers, but companies are gonna make off cheap, however they make off. But now it's like it's kind of going into like this, you know. I feel like our politicians talk one way, and then like life and reality is like another thing. It's like the Biden administration is like, we're gonna be tough on China, and it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Just tell the truth. But I typically I buy this brand of applesauce, Mott's, and I'm like, this is the brand that I've bought. They've been around since, according to their packaging, 1842. And I always look at the dates on my anything that I buy to just make sure I'm not buying anything too close to the shelf date or whatnot. And so this time I'm looking at the date, and I don't know if I've ever missed this or not, but I don't even know if I can see how I can get you guys a clear view of this. But it says concentrate from US and China. And I'm like, and I was getting ready to drink this juice box earlier. And I'm getting ready to open it. I'm like, and I just happened to look, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so now the Chinese is actually in on our produce game, right? They in on making our apple juice. Um, so I threw the packaging away. Um, and this has nothing to do with xenophobia. It's just the fact that, there are a lot of unanswered questions about the coronavirus, about it being natural versus biological. And so I just really can't deal with anything, that I'm going to be consuming coming from China at this time. And I guess what's so just weird is, how did Mott's get in bed with China? I, I mean, this is the United States of China, y'all. I mean, they might as well just tell the truth. They just might as well just tell the truth. Like, just be like, look, like, just see, nobody wants to own up. Like, there's no ownership in none of the bad decisions that has taken place that put this country where it is today. Corporations don't want to own up. All they big level CEOs, a lot of them like tapping out. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and retire because I really don't want to be a part of that heat. But it's like, come on, y'all. Y'all sold us out, and y'all need to start telling the American people the truth at this point. Just tell the damn truth. We are the United States of China. And coming to a school near you, your kids gonna have to learn some Mandarin. Maybe. I don't know. But, this is, like I said, this has nothing to do with xenophobia or anything, issues with Asian. My kids are part Asian, so I don't even want to hear that. But I'm just saying, I just, this is like, really? They in our apple juice now? And the Democrats talk about something, they gonna be tough on China. I'm not a fan of the Republicans because, like I said, shame on them for letting this country get to this point because they've been in their self interest shit too. Some of them been in bed with the Democrats, just scheming on all kinds of things that don't benefit the people but benefit them. So it's like, man, who got the American people back? Is there anybody in leadership, anybody with a position of power that got the American people back? Who got our back now? For real. Who's on our side? They done compromised and perverse the FBI and the CIA. It's like, who is on Team American people anymore? I mean, is there any system of the federal government that is on the American people side? Because all these politicians, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like all my favorite brands, all my favorite celebrities, I just hate them all now. I just can't stand them all. I'm gonna have to go new on everything. This is really messed up, yo. It's really messed up. Selling this out.